They showed me a path only enough to let me up that path. Sad times. I swear there was a... Getting stuck in something up here. There it is.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Got some syrup. Let me see. This might be useful.
Who's the friends? Didn't we like destroy some of them? We just won't tell them.
Grizzly!
Was there something else you needed, or were you that curious about my work?
There's a lot we don't know about all this. I was hoping for answers.
A chat would kill time better than my usual rounds. As you wish. All sproutlings remain dormant for long periods with one exception. We alternate who looks after the rest of us while we sleep. As the custodian, I water my sleeping friends each and every day. I woke up 4 years ago, just as the last pilgrimage was coming through the burrow.
So for 4 years, you've been watering these guys waiting for them to bloom? All by yourself?
Of course. Though, I guess it's not gonna matter much anymore if there's no alm. Might as well hang up my watering can.
You can't be out of options already. Have you talked with your patron elemental? Maybe she can help.
What a silly thing to say. Alms are appointed, not requested. There's nothing I can do about this.
But how do you know if you don't try? I went directly to Sylphin and asked to be made the alm. You don't want this place to be destroyed, right? Then do something. Anything. Go ask the elemental of wood to hurry it up.
You've got to be joking. She's joking, right?
Karina's telling the truth. She went out and found the elemental of wind in order to request her position as the alm.
But that's going against the hand of fate. Perhaps mortals like yourself try to defy destiny, but that's not how we do things up here. Sproutlings take what life gives us, and we're grateful for it. I don't know how many thousands of years ago it was, but we watched your world teeter on the edge of destruction. All the while we waited, tending the seeds as we've always done. Whatever hand fate deals us is our burden to bear. How egotistical to assume you know better than the goddess herself.
Egotistical? That's rich coming from a stubborn weed like him.
He's not wrong to stick to his principles. He just needs some perspective.
Right?
Is following the will of the world really worth accepting the destruction of all you hold dear? Not that the workings of the Hand of Fate aren't important, but Karina's got a good point too. I don't want Julay to give up hope.
You're a pushy bunch, you know that? What is it this time?
You're the one who ran off. We weren't done with our conversation.
Actually, I didn't have anything else to say to you folks. I've said my piece. No need to get worked up about it. I'll tell you what. If an alm of wood is chosen, you'll be the first to know. So go ahead and look around for that corkstone or what have you.
It's corestone, not corkstone. And that's our friend's soul you're talking about, bub. Hina, the Alma Fire, had her corestone stolen by Orin. If we don't get that piece of her back, then Tiania is in danger. Verdia still has a chance, so use it. How can you stand around and throw your hands up like none of this is in your control? Don't you care what happens to the burrow? Think of your dormant friends. Don't you want to save them? Isn't that worth asking to become the Alm of Wood yourself?
Look, pal, I'm not going to take much more of your sass. You think I'm not worried about the fate of my home? There should be blooms by now. It's not supposed to be like this. Without flowers, the fairy won't come. Without the fairy, us sproutlings lose our purpose. No lives to preserve, it'd be the end of everything. Maybe this is my fault. I could have overwatered the burrow or pruned something I wasn't supposed to. That worry is always on my mind.
Jule,
Just snapping away.
Here's a thought, Jule. We could all search for the reason the flowers aren't blooming.
Huh? But don't you need to find that errand guy who stole from you?
You said so yourself. No one has come through the burrow but us. We trust you to know what's going on in your home. Besides, I'm the Soul Guard. It's my duty to find the Alm and protect them from harm.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but there's no cure for the burrow. It's pointless.
oh, honestly. Stop quitting before you start, kid. Come on, folks. We've got a job to do. I think this place doesn't get enough sunlight. That's what.
The landscape in Verdius hasn't changed in millennia. They would have had problems long before now if it was the sun.
Maybe Gnome's powers are too weak to reach here?
It is true that Elusia is a tad far from other terrain. The solution may be that the sustenance given to the sprouts is being sucked dry.
That's a lot of leads to eliminate. Let's take a look around the area first.
The reason... Wait, could it be...
Where'd Jule get off to? Well, while we wait for him, we can try to figure out the cause of all this.
It's like a little maze of pathways.
Let's plan our next move.
Always save after long story things. You know. We got all the treasure chests here. That's dope.
The whole area is covered in plants. No one can get through
Do
all
I
this.
look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a
Maybe
picture
that's
of
for
a
the best.
dang hot dog.
We don't want Orin sneaking past us.
Oh my god, thank you for the flare.
The one that blocked it off.
Look,
Val, I surrender. I don't know anything about growing plants.
Welcome, welcome.
This foray is fascinating. Practically none of this flora was included in the almanacs of my adolescence.
There's no getting around it. We have to ask the Elemental of Wood for help.
Great idea. If the elemental doesn't know what's wrong, no one will.
Aww, I wanted to be the one to rub it in Jule's face when we found the answer.
Sorry to disappoint you, Karina, but we haven't got the time to waste on fumbling around in the undergrowth.
Dryad is the elemental of wood, and well-versed of these wilds. But who can say where we may find her? Would that I knew.
At times like these, it's best to ask the locals.
Ugh, great. We gotta bother Jule again. Just what I need.
Huh? It can't be.
Merchant sisters. Lots of meows.
Hello again, weary travelers! What a surprise!
How did you get here?
Don't you know there's a big old stalk that reaches all the way up here? My sisters and I didn't want to waste this once in 4 years opportunity, so we climbed up.
We figured now is the perfect chance to gather exotic ingredients like Verdius nectar for flavorings and potions.
Besides, this place has everything! Ancient forests, dangerous pilgrimages, mysterious Gaian explorers! What's not to like?
Sounds like you three have a full itinerary.
Wait a minute. Did you say Gaian explorers? Where did you see one of those?
Oh, there was a dashing young adventurer of that description over by the tree. We saw him ahead of us. We did lose track of him, though.
Had to focus on keeping Meow fruiting and all.
Orin's on his way.
Did you see a sproutling around here? Short, green, leafy?
Nope. But I sure would love to meet a Sproutling in the flesh. Bark?
The hell was that?
Ah! What was that? A terrifying cry, that's what! It came from the direction of Milos Woods. Someone might be in trouble!
Could be Jule, or even Orin. Let's check it out.
Oh, before you go, do you need to stock up on anything? Now's your chance!
Anything you want, for a price. Grab the goods you need to save your friend. Don't get stingy now. Bye, bye, bye!
They're the spitting image of Father in miniature.
That cry was coming from Milos. We have to check it out.
Be sure.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure.
Mithril sword or mithril blade? Probably both, to be fucking honest.
I see you. Happy doing business with you. I see you. Happy doing business with you. I see you. Happy doing business with you. I see you. Happy doing business with you.
Forgot what is she in boots right now? Is that what she's doing? Yeah, I think so.
Come back anytime.
Guardian garment? Fuck that's about. I always wondered why he had two. Interesting.
Welcome! All these goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at my thank you for your purchase. Take a look. Thank you for your purchase.
Thank Mew for your purchase. Wow. For Mew purchase.
Come back again sometime.
Alright. The giant fucking flower.
Jule, what are you doing over there?
What am I doing? What are you doing?
We can handle this. Stand back.
We call this critter Grapplevine. It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful!
It's coming for us. Get ready, everyone.
That's why everything is weak. It was
We need to
sucking their
weed out
nutrients.
enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker!
Just what I need.
Various elemental attacks would be valuable.
Just what I need. Flame Saber!
This power. Salamander. This power. I must acquire an antidote.
I'm all right.
Fucking little bastard.
Salamando! Far enough!
The spirits will answer our call.
One more!
The insult.
Hang on. It moves?
Yeah.
Salamando!
Surrender. Still have strength to spare, it seems.
Close that motherfucker too. Let's go.
For the elemental vessel. Surrender.
You're wearing it down! Unleashing my full power!
Keep still.
Feeling driven to desperation.
The motherfucking thing had like a dragon face. I swear it's like a dragon face.
Hang in there! Just... Hang in there! You're mine, dude!
Handle this?
Got him. Grapplevine. Defeated.
You saved me. Thanks.
It was a close call,